Is the 2015 MacBook Pro worth it? So this video is to actually tell you guys why I actually go for the 2015 MacBook Pro. There's actually quite a few considering factor. Main reason being the ports, which I'll show you in a moment, as well as the keyboard and also the processor, and lastly, the most important thing of all is the pricing of the MacBook Pro. If you're comparing this to the 2016 model, I would say this is actually still one of a better machine to get when you're comparing side by side. As you can see over here on the left side of the machine, you have the MagSafe 2 charging port, Thunder 2 port. You have two of them. You have a micro USB 3.0, headphone jack, and two headphone mics over here. On the right side on the machine, as you can see, you have a SD card slot, HDMI port, as well as a USB 3.0. These are the factors why I actually go for 2015 models. As for the 2016 models, you only have two different options. One being a non-touch bar option where you have only two USB Type-C ports, as well as the touch bar version where you have four USB Type-C ports, which is I would say very inconvenient. You know, sometimes like when you want to get a SD card and actually put into your machine, you find that it's actually very troublesome. So let me demonstrate. Whereas for conventional machines, what you do, you just simply put a micro SD card right into the machine. This is something what most people do with their laptops, as you can see. Whereas for the new 2016 model, you have to buy things like adapters just to put into your computer. This is some of the things where I don't want to deal with. Another thing is also in terms of performance, the main reason why I go for this 2015 model, the performance, if you compare side by side, it's very identical. This is running at 2.7 GHz. It's an i5 processor, 5257U if I'm not wrong. Clock at 2.7 GHz to 3.1. And I actually got this laptop for cheap. It's only roughly around 1600 SGD, roughly around 1004 to 1003 USD, which is actually quite a steal considering the fact that this has a 256 GB internal storage. It's a PCIe storage as well, so it's extremely fast for the daily tasks you're doing. On top of that, one of the main reasons why I also go for this model over the newer models in general is the keyboard. So the keyboard, it's a chiclet style keyboard. This is something which I prefer over the newer MacBooks in general. The newer MacBooks, you have butterfly mechanism. They call it the version 2, but for my testing in the shops, I still prefer the more tactile feedback you get on the older MacBooks as well. And on top of that, why I don't mind this older model, after all, the screen resolution you're getting is the same resolution, 2560 x 1600. Same resolution you get on the newer model. The only differences is the brightness and the color gamut, which is something I'm not really looking out for. And I can tell you the battery life on this is actually slightly better than the newer model as well. If let's say I'm comparing side by side with the touch bar model, because inside this this laptop, you're getting a bigger battery capacity rather than a smaller one when compared to 2016 version, because it has a thicker body. On top of that, in terms of overall usability, I can tell you side by side you won't actually notice that much of a difference. after extensive times where I play in the shop. There's nothing much difference. And one unique thing I like about the old MacBook in general is also the logo at the back. This is a very iconic logo, where as you can see, it actually glows. Whereas for the newer MacBooks in general, they actually switched to this mirrored finish, which I'm not really into. This is something very iconic to Apple in general. I'm sad that they actually removed this as well. On top of that, with its MagSafe 2 charging cable, I will demonstrate what's the plus point of this MagSafe 2 charging cable over the newer Type-C cable. Okay, so just to demonstrate the MagSafe technology, as you can see, currently my computer is in full battery mode. So as you can see, it's currently in green. Let's say your computer is still charging, it will be in orange color. And why I actually prefer this MagSafe over the new charging Type-C connector, as you can see, let's say if you happen to trip over your laptop, there you go, safely breaks away rather than damaging your laptop. This is something very unique for the older models. It's sad and it's such a shame that the 2016 model they actually removed this. Other than that, I hope you guys like this video. Do give it a thumbs up, subscribe, as well as share if you happen to like this video. Hope to see you guys again, and goodbye.